Hi Zainab, so I am ready for your reading. I hope I am pronouncing your name correctly. It says here your name is Zainab and you're 34 years old. It says I am 34 years old, single woman, never been married, and would like to ask about my divine masculine. His name is Hussein and he was married but now separated. He's currently sleeping with another woman. My questions. So what I saw you purchase is the twin flame reading. So we're gonna go ahead and begin. So let's do this. I'm gonna do your 10 questions today, and then I'll do part 2 of I'm gonna do part 2 of the twin flame reading. Not today, not tomorrow, but on Saturday, which is going to be the day after tomorrow, because I just moved. And it's crazy. I'm still moving. I think tomorrow's the last day. I'm moving from home. So yeah. So that I'm gonna go ahead and do your 10 questions that are urgent today, and then your other reading we'll schedule it for the weekend. Okay? All right. So let's go ahead and begin. I'm going to shuffle the cards, concentrating on your energy with Hussein, praying to Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, I pray to you for protection in the name of God and the angels, that I'm able to see clearly in this reading for Zainab and Hussein. Archangel Raziel, I pray that you provide me with vision and clarity so I can see clearly in this reading for them too. And whatever is needed to be known, it will be known in this moment for Zainab. Okay, so let's break it in 3 piles and see what messages we have. I'm also going to shuffle some other decks that I have here. Okay, so let's start with the first question. The first question is, does Hussein love me? Okay, so we're going to start with the Page of Cups, the Devil. Okay, so I did get the Page of Cups in reverse, the Devil. We're going to pull the other card, which is Sadness. And the other card here, which we see like a little monkey, and he has a skull, as you can see right there. So I feel he does. I do feel he has feelings for you. However, what I'm getting, interestingly enough, is that this Page of Cups is in reverse. So I feel like it's already kind of in the past. So what I'm seeing is that there may have been something in his past, which you said he just separated, I think, that he's still in the middle of resolving. Like he's still emotionally involved, is what I'm seeing. There's still some issues here emotionally. The Devil here is a card that talks about, you know, affairs and dishonesty and just a lot of bad vibes. So I feel like he does care for you, but he's been through a lot. And I'm not sure if he was the one that committed the affairs and when he was married, or if it was his wife. I can't tell, but I see a lot of sadness here, okay? And then I got Sadness right next to it. And this card to me is talking about like an ending to something. So I feel like he has feelings, but I feel at the same time that because he went through that separation and whatever happened there wasn't very good, obviously, it was not very good. There has, you know, that's kind of like one of the main issues that I see is that there has been a lot of issues, a lot of problems, maybe in his life and in your life as well, with him particularly is because I feel the main issues are that, I feel like there is a lot of, friction because of this past situation. He's still going through that sadness. And I don't know if he has children, but I do see like issues with maybe a miscarriage that he went through with the past. Maybe, I'm not sure if this is for you or in the past relationship, but I do see something with a child that there was a block or something happened where he's had challenges with children, and that's been a big issue for him. So I feel like he cares for you, but there's a lot of trauma around him. There's a lot of conflict around him. How does he view our connection? Seven of Chalices, Nine of Pentacles. It says Sacerdote. He sees it good. This is a very good card. This card right here is about like pure. It's a card of obviously a priest. It's kind of like a priest energy in the church. He is very pure, and I feel that he thinks highly of you and thinks very purely of you. Seven of Chalices is about decisions and choices and a need to make a decision about something. So I do feel like there's a decision here that needs to be made with the second question. So he has there is a connection, but there are moments where he's like he's unsure, or he's like very trying to figure things out. The Nine of Pentacles shows it's interesting that she's saying like, be quiet, He doesn't want to talk about this relationship publicly between you and him. Maybe because he just got divorced or he just got separated. He wants to keep it quiet. He does want to continue to get to know you. He thinks highly of you, but he wants to keep it under wraps, quiet, okay? He doesn't want to talk about it too much, discuss about it too much, because he's just worried about his situation, that maybe his ex was going to find out about you, or, she's going to get upset. You know how that goes. So that's what I'm feeling with that. But your connection is good, because the Nine of Pentacles is good fortune. And Seven of Cups is talking about that, there's a need to make a choice that he hasn't made yet. And this card talks about that priest energy. Okay. Then we have the next question is, what are the future energies between us? And I have the Lovers. Wow, this is a good card. I have the Eight of Cups. And then I have the Sweetheart energy, which is beautiful. So these two are good. This one is not so good. Okay. And this, the Lovers to me is obviously a beautiful card of relationships, of romance, of partnership. So what is the future? Yes, you're going to have a connection. We have a Sweetheart energy. We have that love energy coming up. But we also have the Eight of Chalices in the center, which represents like walking away from something. So you may have to release something, let go of something, walk away from a situation that no longer is serving anymore. There's something that needs to be given up or done differently. Like you may have to do something totally different from how you have in the past. Anytime I see the Eight of Cups, to me, again, is about walking away from an issue, walking away from a situation. So there's a need to let go of something, walk away from something. And in order to have the love and that connection, there's a need to walk away. Maybe he needs to completely walk away from this woman that he was with. Completely, so that he can be with you. But I do feel that there is a big potential for you both to be together. It looks good. It's just there's some disappointments. I'm not going to lie, because this card is a card of discontent, disappointment, walking away. So there is a need to let go of something here, is what I'm seeing, in order to be together. But there's a big potential for for you both to be together. Is he, number 4, is he in love with the woman he is sleeping with? Six of Swords, Seven of Swords, and the Gift. So I don't see love in the cards for them too. Six of Swords, obviously you have 2 swords. Swords is air. He does think about her, I'm not going to lie, because the air element is all about the mind. but there isn't anything else. There's no love. She has been maybe a gift to him in a way because they're sleeping together, because there's sexuality there, and that's what most men like, right? So, you know, that's what I'm seeing. But Six of Swords to me is about walking away, moving, traveling. I feel like there's going to be a distancing between them. There's going to be a separation of some sort between them. Seven of Swords to me always represents a deception, a disappointment, a betrayal of some sort, is what I'm getting with that. And then I have the gift card. And a gift is about like receiving something, getting something. So she gives him maybe something. Maybe she gives him money. Maybe he gives her, like, there's an exchange there, but there's also lies. There's also deceit. And I feel like she may have fallen for him, but you see how she seems like she's stuck, you know, holding this tree. She's kind of stuck in this tree. So I feel like there's a lot of stuck energy here, if you will, is what I'm getting. So, and then the gift is about giving and you know, sharing. Six of Swords is about walking away from something, moving away, traveling. So I feel all in all that they're not going to continue to be together. They're going to end up letting each other go. She's going to get more emotionally involved with him, and he doesn't want that right now. So they're going to end up splitting up. So no, he does not love her. 5, does he want to continue in a serious relationship with her? 3 of Chalices, no. This is a friendship card. And death. I mean, that cannot be more clear, right? Death. And then I have the message. So you're going to hear about this soon. You're going to hear that that relationship isn't going anywhere. I have the 3 of Chalices, the death card, and the message card. So 3 of Chalices is about a gathering and a friendship and an ending to whatever they have going on, and there's a big transformation coming. I feel like this card to me points out clearly that there's a friendship and a friendship only going to happen in the future. And there's a big change coming, a very cold and distant change. We have the butterfly here of transformation and the caterpillar. So there's a huge transformation happening within the next moon cycle, which can be 1, 2, 3, 4. Within the next 1 to 4 cycles of the moon, which could be the next 4 months out, you're going to see an ending to that or a change in there. So he does not want anything to do with her on a serious level. Okay? So the question is no to number 5. 6 is, does she love him back? I think she does. I got the 3 of Pentacles and the World. So yes, I don't know if she has a child. I do see a child there, possibly. And I have anger. So I feel like, yes, I feel like she's angry with him right now. She does have feelings for him. I did mention that before. But right now, they're not getting along. There is a lot of arguments. This card came up in reverse. There's a lot of arguments right now. And the World, to me, is completion. So she also has some interest of convenience with him. And then I have anger here. So there's anger. She's upset about something with him because she wants more of something with him, I feel. But he's not giving that to her. And so that's one of the things that is going on here. So there's a lot of that anger, a lot of that resentment here from her because she wants more than what he's giving her. But yeah, so yes, she does have feelings for him. Does he see her more beautiful and sexier than me? I would say no. The Tower is a big no. He thinks you're beautiful. And I got the Wheel of Fortune. So a big change for the negative. He's actually seen her more not so pretty as before. I got Visit. And so when he has seen her recently in the last 10 weeks, he's seen a decline in her physical and her way of acting and looking. Like physically, she doesn't look the same as before, is what I'm getting. Okay? There's a lot of unhappiness here is what I'm seeing with the cards. There's a lot of like discontent, disappointment, all that. So I'm definitely seeing here the Tower, the Wheel, and this card. I feel like definitely there has been some sort of like downward spiral, downward energy with regarding to her physical look. Okay, the next card is So no, he sees you more beautiful and sexier than her. 8, when will he heal his sex addiction? I was just going to mention that. I feel like he has some sort of an addiction with sexuality before you even mentioned it. So yeah. I feel we have the card of fortune. So there's some good luck coming to heal this, but it is going to take the Fool. It's going to take him to try something new. The Sun is healing. The Sun is light. There's a big likelihood he could do this, but he needs to want this. Maybe in the next eclipse, you're going to see some major changes. An eclipse, I think, is coming in August, I believe. I'm not sure. I think it's in the middle of the year. So going into the fall. The Sun is light, and maybe this summertime here is between June and September. So in that time, you're going to see a decline in his sex drive. Is he going to heal completely? I would say no, because he needs to heal. And so he needs to do his effort. But I feel like an improvement, yes, is coming. An improvement is coming, and it's going to be when he starts to get more serious in a relationship with you. Does he see me as beautiful and sexy? Yes, I would say yes, because we saw the cards. I got the Hangman, Knight of Cups, Knight of Chalices, and the Hope card. So I do feel like, yes, there's a lot of that here. He feels like you can look even more. There's something that he wants you to do in order to look beautiful or act more attractive, is the word I'm trying to use. I don't know if it's he wants you to wear certain things or you know, try certain things, and that's what he wants. He wants you to change or look at something differently than before. So that's the only thing that he wishes he can change. But other than that, I feel like he thinks you're very beautiful. So that is a very positive card. And we have the Hope card, and there's an anchor there. So there's a lot of stability there. All right, and then the last question is, does he want to have a serious relationship with me? And I have the Empress, the King of Chalices, and the Falseness. Oof, I don't like that card. So I would say yes, but there's also some things that he's not being honest about. And it may be that other woman. So you want to be careful with pregnancy. You want to be careful that he doesn't get her pregnant. This card is about pregnancy unwanted, not planned. And then we have King of Chalices in the middle. So he has to watch out for pregnancy. But I also see falseness here with this question. So does he want? I feel like there's part of him that wants it, but then there's part of him that doesn't, because he doesn't want. There are moments where he wants a serious relationship, and there are moments where he doesn't. He kind of goes back and forth. And I think it's because of the past relationships that he's had. And I think you said he was married before. So he just went through a serious loss, right? Like a divorce or separation. So he's just being very careful. So right now, I feel like he doesn't want to rush anything. I think he wants to take his time with everything, is what I'm seeing with this, if you will. So I would say to be careful. I'm not going to lie and tell you he wants something right away, committed. I feel like he's going to have a change of heart, you know, later on. I saw again, the moons are coming up a lot. So I see 3 to 4 months from now, there's going to be a change that may be more favorable. But right now, I feel like 5 of Pentacles, there's a loss here. You know, I feel like he doesn't want a serious commitment right now. He likes you. There are moments where he wants a relationship with you, but then he backs off because he is not wanting to commit right now after being separated, after being married, and because also the sex addiction that he has. So that's what I'm seeing here for you right now, Shanib. I will be doing your other reading over the weekend between Saturday and Sunday, U.S. Central Time. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will gladly look them over in my other reading for you, the Twin Flame reading. I wanted to separate it like this because that way we can go more in depth and I can answer any questions that you may have. So I hope that you've enjoyed this, and if you have any questions, let me know. Big hugs.